What's up, guys? We're live. It's Friday. It's a Friday stream. It's different. And it's not FIFA Mobile today. Not FIFA Mobile. And we're early. We're earlier than we normally are. This is, Fridays are usually a lot later than this because I have 10 irons in the fire on a Friday. But apparently not today. Today is no. Today is UFC. We have the Easter event. Do you remember when we used to have fun events like this in other games? Not mentioning any names, but fun events like this in other games. And so last month, we had the Easter event in UFC. And Easter in UFC was fantastic. Easter was way up there because, or not Easter, St. Patrick's Day was a fantastic event because it had what we've been missing for so long. It was so grindable. Just a ton of shit you could do. The way the events are set up, it's like you can replay and overplay. And there's some aspects to the UFC stuff for the grind that goes into it that we don't see in other games right now. Hint, hint. But the amount of hours that was put into St. Patrick's Day to be able to finish it out was nuts. Jay, how we doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm assuming you were referring to the everything else that happened today. I'm good. I am here. UFC today, though. Wish they would take the hint. We're going to take a look at this new event. It's called 24 Karat Gold, which is just interesting. It's fun. It's a different take on it. It's very rainbow-tastic. The whole Easter theme here. Look, words I wrote. Shay's in the stream. Say hi to Shay. Hi, Shay. The event, 24 Karat Gold. Let's see. Specific fight styles will be required to access unique pass through the Egg Hunt fight card where you battle it out for incredible rewards. Take those earnings and exchange them for awesome rewards in the exchange market. Working with your guild, complete quests to unlock special vanity fighters and more. Every week, new fighters, fight card chapters, and quests unlock. So be sure to join the hunt every day. And it is now confirmed I am able to read. Anyone who was wondering my literacy rate has now confirmed it is positive. I can read. Proven. Took me way too long to learn how to do. Yeah. No, this is fantastic. We're gonna take a look at the 24 karat gold. Blank eggs. I did read the guide on the event, and I don't think I retained a single bit of information from the guide. So this is going to be me going through this, trying to fumble my way through and figure it out as we go. It's weird seeing you play non-FIFA except Raid. I do play other games. And I shit you not, I have played an absolute ton of this game, specifically in the last month, because of the St. Patrick's Day event and how much you had to play it to be able to maximize rewards on it. And I mean level 30 in, I don't know, maybe 7 weeks, 8 weeks. If you started today, how far behind would you be? Not very far at all, if any. The way it works, it's different. It's different than I see most of the guys that come into these streams are FIFA Mobile guys, and FIFA Mobile keeps a positive moving forward. So if you come in at a certain time, you've got to catch up with everybody else to be able to do it. But UFC is more like Raid in the fact that it's not necessarily player versus player. It's you versus the game. And you level quick. Like Shay just said, you can level quickly. I'm already 10 levels higher than Shay. Yeah, it depends on how much you grind. And I've put out a couple of videos on how to level quickly in the game, and it comes down to being able to complete fight cards and going through the easy stuff, which is really fast, to make strides forward. But again, I mean, the game's relatively new. I mean, it's only been out publicly, maybe 2 months, couple months, if anything. And if you come in now, you kind of play. Okay, so here's my take on the game. Is it reminds me more of collecting stuff. You're collecting the fighters, and they're constantly adding new fighters. And if you go to my camp before we look at the event, if you go to the camp and see, there's 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star fighters. So in terms of FIFA Mobile, think of it as different versions of the same player. Like you might have, let's say they release base Ronaldo, then there's a team of the week Ronaldo, and then maybe there's another Ronaldo that's got, he's a right wing, and then there's another one that's got Ronaldo at center forward. It's the same player, but different versions of the same player. These are the same fighters, just different versions, and you can train, whether it's a 3-star or 4-star, you can't change a 1-star to a 2-star or go, higher that way. But if you get a 1-star, you can only train it so high. You can train a 2-star a little farther. So I focus only on 4-stars. Who's my best fighter currently? It's probably Rua. But I handle things in such a weird way, and I go at UFC completely different than the way you probably should. And my OCD plays havoc on games like this because I have to keep things organized. The German in me kicks in, and everything has to be perfectly organized so that all of them work together and move up. That's why if you watch me play Raid, I don't go about things the most intelligent way. I go about things in a sense that it keeps me organized and the monsters up here at bay, because here there be monsters, and if I start doing things in the wrong order, start twitching. It doesn't work. And so the big events that they've been releasing they all have massive amounts of players that get dumped in. How German am I? Well, I would say I think I'm probably at least 2/3. I would say my grandparents were the first born here. My dad has German parents. Both are German. So my grandparents are both full German. My mom is German Irish. So whatever that works out to be. Yeah, we're 4th generation. I'm 4th generation in the US. That's how far it goes back. So we have a lot of German heritage. In fact, what's weird is where I live is one of 2 cities in the Midwest where our family, and it's like our family and 3 other families migrated to when they came here from Germany. And they have like towns are set up after us. We have sister cities in Germany. It's very strange. Grandfather's generation at Adolf Hitler's council. No. 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 It's like 75%. Yeah. Well, but my mom is, when I say she's German Irish, I think her grandfather was German and her grandmother was Irish. And then there's a bunch of other shit mixed in there. So she's probably only got maybe a quarter German in her. Born in England, not sure what that makes me. Plastic patty, probably. Okay, so back to UFC. The events, the way this stuff works is, oh wow, this is different. So week 1, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. God, I should have really paid attention to the guide. These are the rewards that are pumping out. So Shay, if you're still here, can we roll through all of this? Like, can we play through the 2 star and then go to the 3 star? Easter's here and brings a 24 karat gold. Access unique paths and rewards. Exchange your earnings for awesome rewards in the new Exchange market. Work together as a guild for a rare chance to unlock special vanity. So guild quests as well. So we go for the 4 star. The entire UFC fighter roster is filming a promo for an Easter fight card. They want to get footage of us doing an Easter egg hunt. What the hell is this? Whoa, the camp that finds the most eggs wins a sweet cash prize. Late to the party. This is all about an Easter egg hunt. The egg hunt fight cards have special rules. To go down past, you need at least 1 fight style with a minimum star rank. Read each carefully to find out what is required. These fight styles are key to overcoming difficult conditions and challenging opponents. Update your team to fit the gate requirements of this map. So what is the gate requirements? Team power. Oh, shit. Map gate types. Striker and kickboxer. So we need strikers and kickboxers. And we need to be a minimum of 4 star. Does it have to be 4 star? So we can swap out Smolka, who's a bantamweight, with Sandhagen, which we'll have to train. Let's see. Do we need sticking to 1 style as its striker for 1 path and kickboxers for another? Oh. So we need to stick with just 1 style. Is it? Oh, there's 2 paths. Okay. Okay. Now I'm starting to understand this. So we're going to be attacking, we got MMA. So we want this side so we've got a hierarchy advantage. Do we have a hierarchy advantage? Is that the advantage? What trumps MMA? So we need, we just want kickboxers. This is interesting. So we want to edit the team. We only want kickboxers. We'll do kickboxers first. So none of these fighters are going to work. So Dodson, we have a bantamweight. Do we have a bantamweight that's not got a vagina? Maybe? No. Not good. Sandhagen's the only one. Bantamweight. Okay.
God. TNThin22 gifted EA UFC Mobile a subscription. TNThin22 gifted a tier 1 sub to EA UFC Mobile. They have given 42 gift subs in the channel.
Yeah, thanks for the gifted sub, and yes, you can definitely troll now. So weird. Let's see. What do we got? Do I have to have a full fight card with these, or just one to get in? Does the entire... Okay, so requires a kickboxer and a minimum 4-star fighters to pass. Does the entire fight card have to be 4-star fighters? Or it has to be a 4-star kickboxer? I've got a 4-star kickboxer in. This is, let's see. We'll go... Swing... Bantamweights. They're all bantamweights. Just bantamweights? Do I even have enough 4-star? Let's take out... So now we've got all kickboxers, but they're not all 4 stars. Heavyweight, 2 heavyweight fights. Lightweight fights. Bantamweight women. So we should have enough to make it work, but it's not minimum 4-star fighter. So everybody's got to be 4-star. Can we throw in non-4-star fighters to make this work? So we need... Everybody's got to be 4-star. This is confusing. See, this is why we do this. So we can figure it out. I have never played PES. I've never attempted it. Never attempted it. So everybody's got to be 4-star. We only want 4-star fighters. I've got to have a heavyweight in. Got a heavyweight in. Bantamweight would be best. Doesn't have to be all kickboxers as long as I've got some kickboxers in. Do I have a female? That's it. So that should meet the requirements. They're all 4 stars. They all have to be kickboxers. So I need a 4-star kickboxer. Let's see. Bantamweight. Check. Lightweight. Check. Middleweight. I have no middleweight. There's no middleweight. So, middleweight. 4-star middleweight. We'll throw in Diaz and see if that is enough to trigger it. Yes, that's enough to get in. So it looks like everybody has to be 4-star. Can we get by with a 3-star fighter? Let's see. Let's swap out Diaz with a 3-star middleweight and see if it lets me in. Yes. So not everybody has to be 4-star, but I just had to meet the requirements. So what do we need? We have 3 bantamweight fights, 2 lightweight fights. I don't want to start. Damn it. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. When am I streaming FIFA Mobile again? I'm a pacifist and don't like to see 2 people beating the shit out of each other. Probably not till Tuesday. We'll not be returning to FIFA Mobile until Tuesday for a giveaway stream. Tuesday will be the giveaway stream. Not until Tuesday. I know I don't have to start, but I think I'm just going to. I want to see if we can roll through this. It shouldn't be that bad. It's just one wrestler. There's only one. There's only one fight that I'm worried about here. There's only one non-kickboxer. Shit. It's like the bottom right has an exit button. I could have exited, but I think it's because I'm using him in the very beginning of the thing, and it's only against a 1700. I think I'm okay. "24 seconds. Is this enough? Oh, it didn't go. I missed it. 10 seconds. And no showstopper. Don't let him get it in. Damn. Totally get you don't feel like playing FIFA. It's been, yesterday was a bad day. Yesterday was a really bad day in the world of FIFA Mobile. It was a really bad day. The release of those two events was soul crushing. Okay, so Shay, here's the question. Now that I've picked 4 stars, the toughest of the tough for this.
Mile13 says, what would happen if you become shirtless like the UFC characters and stream here? Would be more fun, lol.
That would be more fun? I would be cold as shit. There is a heater right here. It would be, I could cut glass in a matter of minutes. Did I see the World Cup draw? No, I didn't. The April Fool's event was epic. Yeah. The question is, once we get the 4-star egg hunt done, how many can we go back through and do it on like 3-star? Can we do 3-star? Then can we do 2-star?
1985 says, Travis, I need your advice. I've got a rental team and am struggling in Lender EI. To reach FIFA champion training seems inevitable. Although I procrastinated with training until now, it seems necessary to do it. So should I stack to train? Also because of Icon Strike Torres, and if yes, to how many ranks?
It's your call. I am still not training. There is still going to be no training for me for a very long time. It's not worth it. It's just a ploy to get you to use FIFA points to have to transfer the training. And it does make a difference at those higher tiers, but I mean, if you're really trying to get to Torres, I mean, if you remember what happened in the last Icons, it's very possible that it would be just as easy and cheap to simply how long is she going to stand like that? That was totally unfair. I'm calling bullshit. I waited that shit out as long as I needed to. Come on. That sucked. Torres isn't that big a deal, and you can probably just buy Torres in the market for the amount of coins that you would piss away training the rental team. I am standing adamant. It is 100% not worth the expense of spending all all the coins training. Personally. See, now I'm stuck. I'm definitely going to need healing to get this. Okay, so let's look at the store real quick. Chris, I'm doing great. Girl fights are more interesting in real life. You just don't want to ever get in the middle of one. It's like trying to break up dogs over a Christmas turkey. Finding basket upgrades in quests and calendar will unlock the better version up to 5 times. Quickly upgrade your basket so you can get the most rewards while 24 karat gold is live. Basket upgrade offer. Contains a basket upgrade, blank eggshells, and all colored eggshells. We haven't figured out what the hell the eggshells are for.
Consty 1985 says so no training? Although that might mean the verge of making FIFA champion?
Yeah, without training, you're not going to make it. Most likely. But it's your decision. You're going to lose so many coins and wasted FIFA points and everything training now that I just... It's one of the broken systems in FIFA Mobile. What?
FIFA Chris 21 says been training my 4-year-old how to press replay when I've been farming so busy day.
All right, so what do we do with the 24 karat gold pack? These are the packs. Yellow egg pack, orange egg pack. I've got UFC points. I'm not above using it. So 2-star, 3-star, 4-star fighters. Moreno, Edwards. I never did get back my Mackenzie Dern 4-star that I lost when I lost my account. I'll wait. We're not going to open any up. But if I do... God, I got so much stuff to open. I only need... healing. Okay. There's 2 heal. Got lucky. Victory packs. Do we have any victory packs? Is there any healing in here? 1 heal. Battle Pass. Here's something else to look at. I will be purchasing the Battle Pass. I've bought it for the last... I bought it for the last event. I won it in the event prior. Winning the Battle Pass was absolutely fantastic. But, see, this is exciting. I can say this now. We're going to start doing giveaways for UFC. We've been approved for some giveaways for UFC coming up. So Tuesday, the plan is to give away, who is it? Ibra? We're giving away Ibra, 93 rated Ibra for FIFA Mobile. And then after that, after the Ibrahimovic giveaway, going to be able to do a UFC giveaway. Shay is confirming. We're going to do a giveaway on Tuesday for UFC after.
85 says so when will you start to train? Will it be for the team of the season, TOTS, event?
If I ever train. I don't even know if I'm ever going to train in FIFA Mobile. I just don't know. I don't. The training system is broken, and I don't think I'm gonna bend over to that.
FIFA Chris 21 says so. Will the UFC be the Wheel of Doom?
Yes, we'll have
King 12 says,
the Wheel of Doom
wheel for UFC giveaway.
Yes, I'll do the wheel.
No, FHS just can't.
Yes, we'll do a wheel for UFC too. Just so, see, this will be what it is. Kinsey will have to start playing UFC because it'll be the only giveaways. The only giveaways that Kinsey can win will be UFC giveaways.
Kinsey King 12 says epic. I'm in.
You'll do it for the sake of the wheel. That's what the giveaways are awesome. I'm doing it. I'm buying the battle pass. I don't want the boosters. We've been able to claim all of the battle pass every time anyway, so we're just going with the standard battle pass. There we go. Battle pass purchased. It's the one expense that I don't have a problem going in. Just to do it. 24 karat gold. All right, so the battle pass is done. We're going to go through this and figure it out.
Kinsey
Then
King 12 says that's the most exciting thing I have heard all day. FHS thumbs up, FHS thumbs up, FHS thumbs up.
It's the giveaways, man. Everybody loves the giveaways. What's bad is I'm always on the other side of the giveaways. I've never won. Well, no, I can't say that. I actually won one of the UFC giveaways in the very beginning. That's where my first battle pass came from. All right, so let's look at the market. We've got the eggs change market. This is where we use the blank eggs. I understand now. So we have a daily market, 24-hour daily market, and then we can trade this stuff in, pack pieces, rank items.
Kinsey King 12 says I want to take that wheel into that octagon and show it who's boss. FHS crazy eyes. Chris 21 says it's not actually the free stuff you get, it's just the wheel, lol lol lol.
Just the wheel. I could probably run a whole stream, just put everybody on the wheel, and whoever ends in the wheel gets nothing, and people would still do it. I don't know what the draw is on. Everybody loves the wheel. It's always something, though. The giveaways are the most fun, specifically for me, because I love to wallow in other people's misery. And the way we do those giveaways where people get kicked off the wheel is entertaining for everyone who's already been kicked off the wheel, watching other people get kicked off the wheel. But it's more entertaining for me, just watching people's hopes and dreams be crushed in an instant. So how many eggs do we have? 700.
Tuesday reset coming to you. Live Kinsey versus the wheel for 265th time.
The closest, Kinsey, the closest you've gotten is top 3. How close? Were you ever in the final?
Want to beat the wheel because you love people getting kicked off. The satisfaction you get out of that is unnatural. FHS crazy eyes.
It is. But I'm the guy that's driving down the interstate, and I don't speed. I drive.
12 says ahem, top 2 FHS crazy eyes, FHS crazy eyes, FHS crazy eyes.
No, I drive down the interstate, and it's like I'm doing a moderate amount over the speed limit because I do drive a ton. And I'm speeding just a little bit, but enough to stay in the flow of traffic. And then I'll get someone to buzz by me. And immediately, I forget that I was speeding to begin with. And the only thing in that moment that I want out of life is to 5 miles up the road, get to pass them being pulled over. And that's all I want. That is all I want, is to see that guy getting a ticket, because somehow he was a little bit braver than I was, and he went a little bit quicker than I was. And I know that's messed up, but it is what it is. I know who I am. Deal with it. And I'm the guy that would drive by real slow out the window the whole time. You dumb fucker, you got pulled over. You were speeding 2 miles an hour faster than I was. I think the moral of that story is I'm an asshole. It's absolutely perfect. It's fantastic. And as bad as it is, watching someone get pulled over in that situation is just. It makes my day. It completely makes my day from that point forward. Have you ever been pulled over by a lady cop? Did you try flirting and talking it out of it? I could do an entire stream of stories about me being pulled over. It's not a pretty sight because I have authority issues. I think that would be, if there's ever a time that I can get the wife to come on to stream and be to get my wife to come on and actually stream with me, it would be so that we could talk about
12 says yes, you need to do that. That would be epic.
Talk about all the times that we've been pulled over with me behind the wheel, and the things that have happened, and how I will argue and fight, and just I'm not taking that ticket. I don't care what you have to say. I'm not gonna do. Here's one time it was so bad. We got pulled over. I was on the way to the fields, and we'll pause this for a minute because this is a great story. We got pulled over on the way to the complex, and I had training, and I think my son had training too. And we're like a mile from the field, and we're driving, and I can see the complex like right there. And I pull up to a stop sign, and there's like some tree that's like overhanging. So I pull up and I stop, and then I pull forward just enough to see around the tree. And I kind of roll up. I see nobody's there, and I pull on through. And a cop came up around the corner and pulled me over. And I'm like, why did I get pulled over? He's like, you rolled through that stop sign. I was like, no, I didn't. I stopped at the stop bar. Couldn't see because of the dumbass tree. And I may have slowly rolled through the intersection, but that's all that happened. And I fought with that guy for about 15 minutes about that if he works for the city and the city is in charge of cutting the trees back, it's basically his fault that I was concerned about the safety of my family pulling through that stoplight or that stop sign because they haven't trimmed those trees back enough. And I had him so upset and flustered because he couldn't get a word in edgewise over this whole thing that my wife, I'm stopped in the road, and she just opened her door. And he's like, where are you going? And she's like, I'm late my kid's got to get to training. And I'm not sitting here while he fights with this because he's not leaving. And she took my kid out of the back seat and just walked. They walked to the fields. It's like half a mile walk. You could see them, but they got out. We're on a country road. And she just starts walking up the shoulder with my son. And he was probably like 15 at the time. And the cop's looking at me, and I'm like, I told you, this is your fault. If you want to drive back there, I'll show you. And they finally just let me go, and then I got to drive up there and picked her up. She's like, there is no way. She's like, we're already late. Yeah, so I got out of that ticket, but that's like the only one. It's usually just, it involves me getting into worse trouble. But yeah, she got pissed over that one and just got out of the car and started walking. Like, no, I know him. He's not going to stop. Authority issues. Yeah. It's not good. Not good. Not good. All right, what are we playing? Oh yeah, UFC. See, this is how all these streams start out. Have I ever been inside jail? You know, if you get on Amazon, I'm pretty sure there's a t-shirt with my mugshot on it.
21 says you wouldn't do well in front of the judge, be contempt of court.
Here. I'll do this. Let's see.
Consty 1985 says, Travis, you're a legend, seems good. THX to your market tips/strategies and knowledge of the previous seasons and your new market strategies in this season. For example, slumming, I was able to build up a nice stock of investments. Over 1,000 cards.
1,000 cards in season 6.
Market merchant. Despite our IP bot market and shift to player exchange, making coins is still possible. I appreciate your content and am sorry for this long audio message. But it's hard.
But I think even the text-to-speech guy got bored. No, thanks for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. There's still stuff to do, and I'm not done. But yeah. There's just, I think it's been time now for about a year to start branching out into other games, so that it's not just one thing. Yeah. I just posted the link to the t-shirt. That's the actual t-shirt that's available on Amazon.
Kinsey King 12 says, OMG, that is fucking class.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what t-shirt is I have on. The t-shirt actually says, cats are for people who can't make friends. Yeah. Tell us the story over that one. Let's just say there for a long time, I don't know. Streaking through a Denny's, that would be better than what it was. It was almost always like fights and arguments. It's always what it was. Always what it was. Did that actually happen? Yeah. Normal Tuesdays. It's a long time ago. I used to live in bars. When I had Get Offended.
Kinsey King 12 says, shits and giggles got you in trouble.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. When I had Get Offended, I basically went from biker rally to car show to strip club to tattoo parlor to wherever. And then with the bands that we had, it was all, we were at clubs every night for that. It was a 10 years of my life that will never, ever, ever be able to be repeated. And I miss so much fun. That was such a great time. It's a great time to be alive. I can't remember it all. There's a lot of photos to prove some of it. And whenever I get in trouble for anything, the wife brings it all up. And it's not many people can say that they've been sued and lost by Coca-Cola, Ford,
Kinsey King 12 says, put it
and
all in the next
Dunkin'
podcast.
Donuts.
FHS thumbs up.
Sued and lost. Ford, Coke, Dunkin' Donuts. All three in one lifetime. It takes a lot to be able to claim that. This guy can. Dunkin' Donuts, because we sold a t-shirt for a year that said Dunkin' D's nuts and had a pair of testicles on it. It was back before the Omaha Omaha Mutual versus the people of Nebraska case set a precedent, and it really screwed up being able to manipulate people's logos and change stuff. It was awful. It was a bad time, and for about 2 years, we had to take everything and put it all into an incorporation because the lawsuits just started rolling in. It wasn't an uncommon thing for there to be knocks on the door and it be a sheriff there serving papers like, hey, you're being sued this week by Ford. Coca-Cola was a big one. That was a cease and desist. I had to pay damages. That one I'm not even supposed to talk about, but I'm just like, it's statute of limitations are all up. That one cost me. That was bad. That was a bad one. The company was sued, but yeah, it was the Coca-Cola one was bad because at that point they came after me personally. No, never McDonald's. I did after the Coca-Cola one was scary because that one, I had too much stuff linked into the company and it came after me as well. And then, update much. Then after, I was like, okay, we'll make changes so that we're insulated from any of this stuff in the future. And then I didn't have it finished. And then here came Ford. Ford issued a cease and desist. The Coca-Cola pressed it and they wanted damages. Ford just wanted a cease and desist. And then, the Dunkin' Donuts one got downplayed. And at that point, that would walked away from it. And then we had to sit down and make a decision on how much, how much do we need? Like, where are we gonna, what other problems do we have in the works? And at that point, we looked at everything and was like, holy shit, we need to get rid of a lot of stuff because, we're gonna be, this is just gonna keep happening. The Coca-Cola one was bad. It was really bad. But I was able to get that. Would have paid $1 billion. No, that's not how it works. You can't sue someone for, so here's the thing. When you say that you were sued by Coca-Cola, that's probably the best person that you could ever be sued by for defamation or damage. Because there's very little anyone could do to damage the identity of Coca-Cola, which was how I got out of it. There's nothing that Coca-Cola could say to me and to our t-shirt company that our t-shirt caused them, they can't show damages. So it's like if you get sued by somebody that large, there's nothing you can do that would affect their bottom line. So you can't cause any damages to them. So anything that they do as far as, suing is they just want the profits that you made off of their name. That's all they can go after. So it's really not that bad. It's not like, $1 billion to Coca-Cola. No, they're just like trying to squash you and kill you. That's the whole point of it, which they did. It was a rough year. The Coca-Cola year was a rough year. Not because it cost me a bunch of money, but because every time I would do anything, I had the wife giving me the side eye for a year that my decision-making process was not a good decision. It was a really bad shirt though. It was a really bad shirt. I had some really bad shirts for a long time, to the point where I look back on some of them and I'm like, I don't even know who. Like, why did I make that? Like, why did I make that? I've said for a long time that I need to do a full Twitch stream where we just go through t-shirts. You can't blame her for doing that. Yeah, it's pretty rough. But it wasn't just me. I had cohorts. I had other people that were involved in this. And the problem was they were all like, do it. Nobody was like, this isn't a good idea. No one was smart enough to go, hey, Travis, no, we can't do that. This is not a good idea. No, you should not make a t-shirt that says Jesus is coming. He's going to need a towel and a cigarette. That is not a good idea. No one said that. No one ever said that. They always said It was more like, hey, hand me another beer. Yes. Yes. Let's make a t-shirt that says, I like my women like I like my scotch. I'm not even going to say that one on the street. Oh, it was a fun time. Fun time. Fun time. I forgot. You know, when you can get paid to drink, when you can get paid to basically drink, laugh, tell jokes, and travel from strip club to bar to tattoo parlor for a living, it is the greatest thing ever. How long were you locked up? Never more than hours. I do have a lot of stories. Never more than hours. And it was never anything. I never had any kind of a conviction or anything. It was just basically, you guys have to go down there and they pull you out and they say, is anybody pressing charges? No. All right, go home. It was always like that. Never actual arraignments or anything. You can get paid for doing that stuff. Yes, if you're very intelligent and you're smart enough to do it when the .com era begins. The 90s were a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. And then the early 2000s were decent. And then it fell apart. 1997 to 2002 are literally the greatest 5 years in the last 100. 1997 to 2002. I'm going to say that. The greatest 5 years in the last 100 years. For about 1 billion different reasons. Because that's when the internet became the internet. And the .com era began. And everyone exploded. In 1997, the only thing you could buy on Amazon was books. And then it just went nuts from there. Yeah, that's back when we had Britney Spears. And every time she opened her mouth, it was
21 says, lol,
interesting.
lol, that's my high school years.
97 to 2002 was college for me. No. I was done in I graduated in 99 in college. I graduated from college in 99. Went back to college in 2001. All right. What was we doing today? What was today? Oh, UFC Mobile. Off topic. Lost my train of thought. What were we even doing? Oh yeah, we bought this battle pass. Trying to figure this event out. So we got the market. This is where you trade shit in. What's the painted market? Requires a pink egg frame. Oh, this is where you change the frames.
Kinsey King
all right,
12
we need to
says
take...
epic 10 minutes. And it all started with the wheel.
It all started with the wheel. Pornography meant a bikini in 1997. See, you can say that, but that's not really the truth. Because things were so much more different when you stop and look back. If you're over the age of 43, let's say if you're over the age of 43, it means you grew up in a time when everything was so much freer than it is now. And you were able to get away with so much more then than you are now. Everyone now is so scared to death of upsetting someone or being politically incorrect in one way or another that everything in the 90s and 80s was so much more insane than it is now. It's not the 60s. It's free love and everything in the 60s, but the world was run by conservatives in the 60s. Those guys that were all naked at Woodstock in the 60s, they grew up and they ran everything in the 80s and 90s. So think about it that way. everyone who was high in 1968 and was alive before we had HIV and AIDS and was fine with it, it didn't seem like a big deal to just do whatever you wanted in the 60s. Those guys eventually got jobs and became in control of everything that everybody else saw. So those guys, when they were in their 60s, in the 80s, and they're like, yeah, they greenlit everything. And if you look back on, the 80s and 90s, everything from television to music, movies, everything in pulp culture, it was so much more insane then than it is now. You could not in any way, shape, or form get away with any of the stuff that I grew up with nowadays. People would lose their goddamn minds over everything from hell, every Disney movie that was made in the 80s and 90s. There's no way they can make any of that stuff now. No cameras on everything. Yeah. No, that's it. Like, you look back on all of it and you're going, there's no way. Yeah, you couldn't do that today. Nope. Couldn't do that today. No. Could not do that today. If you want to see the difference between the 80s and now, if you want to see the difference between the 1980s and what is going on right now, go watch the trailer for the original Bad News Bears with Walter Matthau. Watch the trailer. Don't watch the movie. Watch the trailer for Walter Matthau in Bad News Bears, which is supposed to be a family-friendly comedy made in the era that I'm talking about. Bad News Bears with Walter Matthau. If you watch that, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. You could never, ever, ever, ever make that movie now the way it was made then. And it's just everything. Everything. Was the Easter event thing an April Fool's joke? No, that's what we're trying to do. Oh my God, this thing is going off the rails. This is the root. This is the beer of the root. This is as close to a late night drunken stream during the middle of the day that I think I've ever had. The 80 people would do each other on the branches of trees. But now we have cameras everywhere. The greatest root beer in the game. Yes. A&W. Yeah. Bad News Bears, people. Bad News Bears with Walter Matthau. That will explain it all. Okay, I've got to get on topic. What are we doing? Make notes. Okay, so what do we have? Blank eggs are used in the eggs change market. Oh my God. The puns are so puntastic here. 24 karat gold. The eggs change market. I love it. Absolutely love it. Do you believe Liverpool can win the quadruple, beating the likes of City and Bayern on the way? I don't have a problem of them beating the likes of City and Bayern on the way, but I don't think it's likely that anyone will ever do the quadruple. Just saying. Okay, so blank eggs are used in the eggs change market. Where do we get the blank eggs from? That's the next question. Where do the blank eggs come from? We've got 700, and I don't remember where we got them. Are they part of the rewards? No. Pink eggshells. So just eggshells. Where the hell did we get them from? What's the quadruple? It's it's the Champions League, Premier League, Champions League, Premier League, the FA Cup. Colored eggshells are from the egg hunt event. The colored eggs are, but where do you get the blank eggs? Where do the blank eggs come from? I've got 700 blank eggs. Did I grab them all? Did they all come from the battle pass? No. Colored eggs come from the actual event, but where do the blank eggs come from? Colored eggs are right here. Pink. Blue. If Liverpool beats City next week, do they think they can win the league? Yes. I have to feel like they can win the league. Otherwise, there's no point to it. I just want to know where the blank eggs come from. Here, let's see. Working with your guild, take the 24 karat gold raid. This will give you a great chance to earn blank eggshells. So, blank eggshells. How do you get rid of a bad habit or an addiction? Is that like a question I'm supposed to answer? I think you just move away from the strip club. Blank eggs are used in the eggs channel market. Get them from Easter guild raids. Okay. My life advices are awesome. Yes. Colored eggs are in the event as part of the fight cards. What do we do with the colored eggs? We ordered a colored egg frame in that 5-style. These frames can be upgraded in the eggs market using paintbrushes that can be earned in the extra credit quest. My God. Here we go. We've got quests. See, I forgot about this. Basket upgrade, paintbrush, spend 500 blank eggs. So we got to spend blank eggs. 15,000 blank eggs to do the upgrade. Paintbrush and eggshells is part of this. So the colored eggs we use to upgrade stuff. Spotted egg. Striped egg. Own the clouds egg frame. So how do we buy the egg frames? Requires orange egg frame. Those egg frames. So we have to buy them from the market. But we have to have them. When is Easter in real life? No idea. It's on a Sunday. And I'm sure my wife has told me 4 or 5 times when it is. So I don't schedule match. You know what? I know what it is. Easter is the 17th. April 17th is Easter. I know that because I tried to schedule a match for April 17th. I tried to schedule a match on April 17th and they were like, you can't play on April 17th. It's Easter. All right, so we've got the eggs. What do we do with the colored eggs? Colored egg frame of that fine style. Spend blank eggshells in the market to earn colored eggshells, as well as some special paintbrushes that can be used to upgrade your colored egg frames in the market. Defeat different 5 styles and work with your guild. So we get the frames from the guild. So they must come with the raids. So the rewards are here. Eggs. So where's the frames? Okay, now I'm lost. Work with your guild to different fight styles and be rewarded with a colored egg frame. 3 quests are available. The guild is a quest. Oh, guild quest. Here it is. Okay, now I'm getting it. Okay, so here's where we get it. As a guild, defeat strikers. Oh my god. Colored eggs are in the event as part of the fight cards. Colored egg shells. Earn colored frames and colored egg shells in the guild quest. There's just so much going on in this whole thing. So we got, that's where the colored egg shells, the colored frames. Then we use the blank eggs to upgrade them. We also need paint job. This is where we earn paint brushes. Colored eggshells. Where do the paint brushes come from? Extra credit. This one. Paint brushes. What do we use the paint brushes for? Paint brushes. Grade frames. Just making notes on this so that we can put a full video together here in a minute, because this is a huge event. Okay, so blank eggs, colored egg frames, colored egg shells, paintbrushes. What else is part of this? We have all of the quests, battle pass. Four weeks of fight cards. Go back to the fight cards. How many? What do we have? 4 different difficulties. Is it 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star? Is that what it was? 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star? 4 levels of difficulty using with fight requirements based on fight style and star count. Okay, here's a question for Shay when Shay comes back. Can we can we play through like the 4-star event, then can we move on and come back and do the 3-star? Can we do them both? And if we're doing, let's see, where is it at? My camp. There was, where is it at? There is, join the raid, just so I can see where that question mark is. Here it is. Okay, so if we use kickboxers, it does beat. So I'm assuming that on the other side of this, it was just wrestlers. So if we go back to the actual event, I'm assuming there's going to be just wrestlers on the other side of the path. And that's true. There's just wrestlers on the other side of the path. That makes sense. If you play hard, difficult one, you will need either a 3-star striker or a kickboxer down one of the paths. %50 less attack rating, severely lowering your firepower, whichever 5-star path immune to choose path had will be immune, so choose carefully when doing it. Whichever 5-star requirement that path had will be immune, so choose carefully when building your team. So this is okay, so that does make an issue. I gotta ask questions. We need Shay back here so we can start asking some questions about immunities. This is dominance buff, 50% less attack rating. All except the fight style for the requirement. Okay. Just sat back down. Okay, so here's the question. Shay, here's my question. So the dominance buff that we have for this, a story stream, video live podcast. Okay, so because this path is requiring the gate is a kickboxer, and in the hierarchy, kickboxers trump mixed martial artists, MMA fighters. So every fight should go into this with a hierarchy advantage. The guide says that dominance causes all of your fighters to have 50% less attacking, is severely lowering their firepower. Whichever fight style requirement that path had will be immune. So that means as long as I'm using kickboxers in this path, then they're immune to the dominance buff. Top right shows top right. Following buffs are being applied to this node. MMA dominance. Against an MMA fight style, all fighters have 50% less attack rating. Your kickboxers ignore this debuff. So basically, as long as you are only using the gate fight style, then you don't have to deal with it. But if you're coming into this fight with a neutral fight style, then you're screwed, because it's a 50% less attack rating due to the dominance buff. Got it. Okay. See, that makes a lot of sense. That's That makes a lot more sense. And as long as you have at least one 4-star fighter with the fight style that's required, that meets the requirements of the path. Okay. See you on the FIFA giveaway. Have a great weekend. You too, Jay. Thanks for hanging out. It's so much harder. Yeah, the 50% attack rating is making it tough. And the 4-star, this is the very hard one. But even if you're just starting out, you don't have to go to this level of difficulty to get in here. I think now I need to finish the path out so I can go back to the plan. I think that's good as far as that stuff goes. What else do I need? Battle through the event turn. Color to eggshells based on the 5-star requirement at the start of the path. You get eggshell rewards based on the color. So strikers give orange, kickboxers give yellow, MMA give pink. So that makes sense. Then we have guild raids, quests, and the market. Enter the market and spend those blank eggshells. Store is chock full of amazing offers. Right. 24 karat gold. And we have the calendar too. That's where the eggs came from, was the calendar. That's where my original blank eggs came from. Forgot about that. We have the daily login calendar. Okay. Daily login. Okay, I think I've got all my notes. This is going to be a tough one to make. A tough video to do. Just because there's so much going on. And it's not about like doing numbers and calculations like we do on FIFA Mobile side of days, but this is going to be interesting. All right, so now I got to finish this path real quick, which isn't going to be real quick because we're out of heals. Might have to spend UFC points to make it through these things, or at least train fighters. Something to be able to get through this. So we'll finish this path, come back to the beginning, and then I can make a video. Then we'll record the event guide and just do it live on Twitch and try to do it in one take, which is always difficult, which will be more so difficult today since it is 100% apparent that my brain is not, it's got 2 wheels off the track today for sure. We get a showstopper in before we get hit. No! Damn it! Damn it! This is going to suck. I'm going to go through so many resources trying to get through this path with subpar fighters. Damn it. So, 4-star lad. Go to my camp. There she is. Can we train her? Do we have enough coins to train her? We need to get her numbers up. 7,200. What is she? Kickboxer? That was too many. I should not have claimed 34. Damn it. Okay, it took her to 560 at least. That might be the tiniest bit of help ever. Not much at all. Plus she's down. Two wheels off track. Pretty much. barely getting ends together. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have fought. Ooh, she has 666. Creepy. Very creepy. I'm going to waste a revive token because this one is just barely going to do any damage. 20%. Unless I can get a showstopper in before she goes down, and no. God damn it. Damn it. Man, this is... Why did I pick very difficult? Why did I go with very difficult for the very first one? We are going to piss away so many UFC points trying to get out of this just so we can make a video. I can always exit, but that would be like quitting, and I'm not a quitter. We may tin cup this. I haven't even been able to get any abilities to fire. We've been close to a showstopper. There it is. All right, that helped. Now we've got her. 37, 34. Finally have a numbers advantage. 41. Showstopper. End it. End it. Oh my God. 1%. Ah. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks. How many fights we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 fights. 8 fights yet to go. Okay, we're good. Now we've got an advantage. Now we're back into some fighters that can actually hang. 1353 v 1576. Better. Much better. I might be able to get out of this one, still be in the 90s. Shit. Hey. Done. All right, we got it out, and we're 86%. Not bad. Okay, 7 fights remain. Corey Sandhagen. Shea 2.0. Can we train? We don't have any coins. We're out of coins. Actually, though, are we out of coins? We maybe. Do we have enough for a gold pack? We do. 1 gold pack. Good numbers. Good numbers. 50,000. 50,000. 2,500. Am I quitting FIFA Mobile? No. No, I'm not quitting. It's, to be honest, it's really hard to play and make content. So there's other games, Raid and UFC. And today is a UFC day because this is the massive Easter event that we're taking a look at today. Easter event is today. And Tuesday we'll be giving away UCL player and a UFC giveaway on Tuesday too. Who is it? Oh. Can we train Corey from here? Can train him from here. 15,000. God, I can't even rank him. I'm stuck. I need coins. This is going to be a tough fight. This is going to be another one that's going to suck my resources dry.
Kinsey King 12
He's
says
gonna
he's
die.
gonna die.
Yeah. If I can get him at least down to 60% and maybe only have to go into it with 3 matches, I'll be happy. Overwhelming force. No defense. Showstopper. Get it in. 64%. Can I get him down to 50%? Should I gamble that he's not going to put his showstopper in and go for it? Yes. Oh, yes. 2 showstoppers in. 31%. It's over. I'm out. Out. Damn. That was a 4-star 640, 1576. I did have the advantage, though. Now we got to revive him. And heal him, which is going to kill all of my saved UFC points. One more. It is what it is. It is what it is. See, half of the fun of this event is going to be team building so that you have an advantage across everybody. You're going to have to train everybody up so that you at least have enough of an advantage to get through without sucking all of your resources dry. And there's 4 difficulties, 2 paths per difficulty. That's 8 fight cards per week. 8 paths on 4 different fight cards per week. That's a lot of matches. That is a lot of matches. 568. Damn, I am so far behind. I didn't realize how difficult some of these matches were going to be going into this. Just want to get through one path. Just one path. Not the whole fight card. Just half of it. So that I can see the other 2 fight cards and then be able to make the YouTube video. Showstopper, can we get it? Yes. Okay. It's looking better. Much better. No. Oh my God, 855 from one hit. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, that wasn't good. There's a t-shirt for that. Damn. Damn. He destroyed me. I'm assuming that was an ability shot, but I didn't see how high his abilities had made it up to. Was it a 2-bar ability or... It's going to take me an average of 3 attempts to get everyone out with this big of a disadvantage. Damn. This thing is going to kill me on resources. Just to get out of them. I think I got it. I've got it this one. I'm through. I feel it. I can feel it in my bones that I'm making it out of this fight. I might have the shit kicked out of me, but I'm at least getting out of this one. As long as there's no punch that lands 855 damage this time. Yes. Okay. Do a prediction. Will Travis be able to make it out of these fights without using all of his UFC points to do it? All right, so what is this one? What kind of a... Oh, shit. Same thing. Okay. We'll do a prediction since it's just Kinsey. Has a huge disadvantage. Can Travis win in 2 matches? "30 seconds. Can I overcome the disadvantage and win in 2? Can I win in 2? All right, we'll start it. 2. I want to be able to, if I can win this fight in 2 turns, I would be happy. I'm not going to do it in 1. It's not going to happen in 1. Sandhagen doesn't even have full health.
Kinsey King 12 says it will just be me who votes FHS Crazy Eyes lol lol.
Does that mean you get your coins back no matter what happens, or do you just give them away? No. 1 hit. 1 hit. That is it. 1 hit. One hit knockout. Damn. I am destroying my UFC points and all of my saved resources. Good grief. And it's 1 punch. 1 punch. I'm on the top difficulty and I don't have fighters trained for this. I could... Holy shit. I can't even... I can't even... Well, I'm definitely not getting through this in 2 fights. This is going to be more like 4. Damn. is so difficult. Can Travis win in 2 matches? No. Damn it. Kinsey, you voted against me. I would have voted against me too, though. All right, 3 matches. Can I do it in 3? Still got to make a video, too. I got to get through this card so I can make the video.
Kinsey King 12 says sorry about that, but it was a sure thing.
Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't even landed a punch yet, and he's down to 59%. %. Maybe. Yes. Thank God. These fights are so awful. This is not fun. This is not fun. It's fun. It's just not fun. How many we got left?
Says
4.
I voted yes just because I wanted it to be 50-50.
God damn it, I don't have anyone else. It's so many heavyweight fights. This is only the second heavyweight fight, though. Gotta heal. Here goes all the UFC points. We'll do one more, just to max him out. I have the fight style bonus. Advantage in place. And I'm still entirely outmatched. Entirely outmatched. Damn. This is it's like I'm earning like 200-300 on a showstopper, and they're earning 300-400 on second bar wins, and it's there's no way I can get it's over. He's out. Come on. Finally won a prediction, but there was only 2 people. There were 3 people in the prediction. Just it wasn't a good prediction. Revive. This is like a $3 pass down this path just because of the disadvantage I went into trying to build this team. But then again, if I'd have put better fighters in, I would have had to deal with the dominance buff, and they'd only been at 50% attack. So what's worse, 50% with a fighter that has an advantage, or 100% with a fighter that's half as strong? So it's really the same thing. Damn it. Still have 4 fights. 4 fights. I'm running out of UFC points. It's not good. It does not bode well for me making it out of this. And still have the boss fight.
Getting battered, FHS crazy.
I'm getting
eyes,
destroyed.
FHS high.
You need resources coming into this, depending on going into the most difficult match first wasn't the way to go. We'll definitely put that into the video. 25, 22, 18, 14, 13, 12, 10, 7. No. No. 3, 1. There it is. Okay. Jeez, Pete. Better mention that in the guide. Yes. Yes, better mention it in the guide. Start low and work your way up. Don't go into it heavy-handed. And now we're back to another down fighter. I just don't have any options. This is gonna really have to more intelligently plan the next time I work my way through this path. This has been a massive resource drain trying to get out of this. I should have exited when Shay told me to exit.
12 says this game sounds really fun. FHS just cunt.
It's all about planning at this point. 81%. Then you start getting into some of these last month in the St. Patrick's Day event. If you went into fights with a disadvantage, they had buffs where every 4 punches, the 5th punch, they recovered 10%. The fighter recovered 10% of his energy. So if you could only do like 13% damage in 4 punches, the 5th punch got back 10% of what you had just done. It was almost shit. It was backwards progress the entire time. You had to go into it with the hierarchy advantage. Because without the advantage, it was the only way to get out of the fight without buffs. I'm going to run out of UFC points before I get this done. It's the only advantage to this, the only positive is that when you're stuck on one fight, every bit of damage that you do stays. You get to attack the guy over and over again and just take advantage of the battle that you've put in. Otherwise, there's no way you could ever beat some of these guys unless your numbers were in line with what you were attacking. Three, out. Okay. And your fight cards have a lot more fights than you do. So you only have so many spots that you can do. So like this fight is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fights? Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 fights. And you can only bring 5 fighters with you. So you have to double up. You got to pay attention to what your affinity advantage is. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to make it through all of these. And then you've got four fight cards, 2 paths, separate requirements for each path. All of this has to be completed in a week because then a new fight card unlocks. So all of this again next week. In addition to all of your daily stuff and raids. And you need the raids to earn event resources, the eggs and the colored frames. This one we might be able to get out of. Yes! One time! One individual fight. But that's because it was an actual trained fighter versus a trained fighter. That was good. Okay. This is not going to be fun because I have Lad. That's it. Lad is my only boxer to go into this. 666 versus 2121. Do I have any means of training her? Can I train Aspen Lad at all? I need coins. Where do I have? UFC packs, 1 victory pack. Daily raid pack, 18 daily raid packs. They don't give out coins. So, Lad. $3,000. I can do the
Kinsey
minimal
King 12
amount of
says
training.
anything to change the damn number.
Anything to change the damn number. Ugh. 15,000. 15,000. Stuck. I can't. 3,000 coins. I'm still 10,000 shy of taking her up a rank. And I should just spend some time doing other fights. And I may have to if I run out of UFC points. We're going to see how much damage we can do, if any. 681 versus 2121. I need to start training some fighters. Have stuff in inventory overflow that I could sell. Some stuff, but you don't get a whole lot. I mean, if you sell your overflow stuff, it really doesn't bring you enough coins to really, unless stuff's timing out, I just hold on to it. How much damage can a showstopper even do? So 282, so what did it do? 564 damage, that was it. I'm pushing my luck. We're just going with 2-bar. 5%, I don't have enough. I wanted to get her down to 50. Didn't happen. Damn it. Yeah, here, we'll look at inventory overflow. I've got a lot of stuff that I could. Okay, so 2-star. How much do we get? So, what do we get? 200 coins. Wait, you get 1 stars for selling 3 stars? Do you really? That I did not know. Really, you get 1 star rank items back for selling 2-star. You get 2 stars back for selling 3 stars. See, I never pay attention. That is huge. So I've got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have 2. How much do we get for those? Just 100 coins. 27 MMA. 241 here. Well, I could probably do that. We got 241. Let's sell 41 of them for 25,000. Then we can train Lad. Rank her up. 15,000. Kickboxer. $9,000. $3,200. It's really not. We're up to $697. Battle Pass rewards. This might help. 10,000. Level up. What's in the Battle Pass today? Revive and heals. Good. Coins for one
says,
more.
Hi Travis, at finale he sleeps. This event looks awesome. Looking forward to it. A lot to it and good. We have to use the 1s and 2s finally, as never see a use for them.
Exactly. And I haven't even gotten into that yet. I'm trying to get out of this first fight card just so I can go back and look at the other stuff. This, I mean, it would be the equivalent of a FIFA Mobile event requiring us to use silvers, basically, which is awesome. Hey, we have healing. Okay. Enough. 8:30. At least I took her to 8:30.
If only they did that.
See, that would be fun. That would create stuff. I mean, that would create a demand for older players. Right now, the only thing we have are exchanges. But the problem with the way the player-to-player market works is just because they create a demand for the players and their values go up doesn't mean anybody's selling what you need. And I don't think Shay's here anymore. I think Shay's left. We've talked about a market, the way the market works here in UFC, and there is no there's no plans for there ever to be a player market that you can sell your players in UFC.
Kinsey King 12 says, I remember Easter eggs and fun in FIFA Mobile. Those days were good. I just didn't know it.
Yeah, you don't know it until it's gone. 24 karat gold, 4-star Usman offer. Nope. All right, so we made it through. Path is complete. Eggshells, coins, blank eggs. You've earned some blank eggs. Trade them in the exchange market for your choice of rewards. Spend enough and you'll complete special event quests. Okay, so we're looking at this. That one's 50% complete. So let's go back to the 1-star. Same thing, same two. Are all of them the same affinities this week? Yeah, they are. Kickboxers and strikers. So week 1 is all about kickboxers and strikers. Interesting. Interesting. Three-star. They're all 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all 10-star fights. Difficulties are much lower here for the upper tier stuff. Yeah, you can. Is your mom home? Is Andrew here? Okay. I think I've got enough notes. I think I'm ready for this. To try this. We're going to try to make this video. We'll try to record a video for this. This is going to be... this will be fun. This will be an interesting attempt to go through here. What do I got?
Inzy King 12 says I promise I won't do TTS crazy eyes.
Somebody will. Somebody will. All right, this'll be fun. See, what can I do? Do I have... See, I lost all... I had scenes. Oh, wait, I do have scenes. I do have Twitch scenes. TTS is turned on. I think stickers are turned on. Everything should be good. We'll use this one so it kind of cleans it up just a little bit. Alright, so Twitch guide, left and right. I need YouTube intro. Where's the face? YouTube face. Okay. Oh, gotta get my brain into it. Be ready for this. This is doing these videos live like this. Doing these videos live on Twitch is fun. It's fun, sort of. But goddamn, it's so nerve-wracking getting ready to start. It's like that. It's that couple of moments before you're about to go on stage, and you're excited about it at the same time that you're nervous about it, and you're freaking out a little bit, just like, oh, I'm gonna screw this up. The only good thing is, though, right here, if we screw it up, it's not a big deal. I can just start over. You can't just like stand there at the microphone and be like, let me try this again. All right, I'm gonna do this in one take. UFC, what is it? The 24 karat gold. So if my brain goes crazy and I forget what I'm talking about or whatever, just cut me some slack. I got notes here. I'm ready. I gotta get pumped. I'm pumped and ready. I'm not ready. I'm not at all ready. All right. So once this is done, once we're done recording, don't go anywhere. I'll do like the end screen and then we'll come back and I'm gonna set this up. Okay, so stop recording.